GM and Japanese automakers led the first monthly gain in U.S. auto sales, and gains in the world's biggest auto sales market came at a time of rising gasoline prices, and the weak housing market also curbed demand for those profitable gas-guzzling trucks. And for more on the overnight U.S. auto sales, we have Frost & Sullivan's Director of Automotive and Transportation Research, Vivek joins us from Singapore. So Vivek, considering the negativity that we're hearing about the U.S. housing market and what it's doing in terms of the ripple effect across the U.S. economy, why did car sales gain all of a sudden?
Car sales have actually dropped faster than the truck sales, and that's a bit of a surprise. We know that the markets are a little soft because of the housing crisis, and that's a bit of a surprise for me as well.
Well, Vivek, is this a one-month phenomenon, or do you actually think that this may be the trend for the rest of the year? People are buying cars.
Okay, what tends to happen is the customers tend to react a bit late, and we have seen that the oil prices have climbed up only last month. So there is a possibility that customers would react to it maybe 2 to 3 months down the line, and you would see car sales creeping up just a little bit once again over the trucks.
And Vivek, are you surprised by the performance by GM? Seems to be the comeback kid, sales picking up for this company. What do you think of GM's performance?
Yeah, actually GM is coming back riding on the category revival. First, the US customers went back away from the trucks to the cars because of fuel economy. And they found that, oh, cars are really comfortable. So to woo them back, you needed something that is a crossover, which offers the comfort of a car and ruggedness of a truck. And once GM got that right, that's when it actually started winning back the customer. The first love of US customers still remains to be a truck, and now it's available in the form of crossover SUVs. And that's why GM is winning it.
I see. And what do you think about GM's strategy to get into this environmental field with this head-to-head with the Prius? Is this the right strategy for them at this point?
I think they don't have a choice, because hybrid is going to become the future. Hybrid cars, because of higher fuel prices and environmental concerns, that's going to be the car of the future. And actually, GM has lagged behind a lot in terms of hybrid technology. So I don't think they have a choice but to go for it, but to go for it in a big way.
And Vivek, what about Toyota and the Japanese car manufacturers, or in fact the Asian car manufacturers? How do things look for them? I mean, sales did pick up for Nissan, Honda, and Toyota and the like.
Yeah, all Japanese car makers ride on the car sales, because they're in the portfolio, the car sales are a little higher than the truck sales. And when the categories shift, when the truck sales drop lower, car sales drop higher, it's natural that all those companies who are dependent on car will drop. With the exception of maybe Mazda, I think all the car makers have dropped a little bit.
Okay, and I have to ask you, because earlier in the year, it just looked like it was a certainty that Toyota would take over the #1 spot in terms of sales across the world. Is that in doubt at this point? Is GM holding firm?
Yes, I think the momentum is certainly with GM, and with their stronger sale in US and a stronger sale in China, they might well surprise us by holding on to their pole position for 2007 as well. Toyota will have to try a little bit harder in 2008. That's the indication we have currently.
Okay, Vivek, thank you for your insights today. That's Vivek Vadia, Frost & Sullivan's Director of Automotive and Transportation. Now, in just a moment, South Korea's finance minister says there's no